I'm Louise, and this is the Pilates for Busy People weekly show. This week I had a chat with Janine, a fellow small business owner. As with most people, when you either have your own business or work in an office, there are days when you sit for hours on end without moving. Research shows when sitting for long periods can cause damage to our health, for example, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, to name but a few. What I love about this chat with Janine, that she has a great routine already set up in the morning, and I love some of the ideas and logic which she uses to bring movement into her day. I hope this week's show gives you some inspiration and ideas how you too can bring movement into your day. So let's get on with the show. So, welcome Janine to the Pilates for Busy People weekly show.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So Janine, I would like you to tell everyone what you do in your, for a job in your life.
I help small businesses to do their own marketing. I want to help them keep it simple and get better results for less effort.
Fab. And having been on one of Janine's courses, they are pretty good. So yeah, that's really good. So if you're in the marketing world or setting up a small business, Janine's your woman. I'll put a link below when we, for you. So what does for you, so you work from home.
Mm-hmm.
What does a normal day look like for you?
Well, I rise at just after 7.
Oh, you are good. Your children let you stay up that late, let you stay in bed that long?
Oh yeah, we've got grow clocks. There's a strict grow clock policy in this house. Nobody gets up before 7. Hard line on that one. I get up, have breakfast with the kids, take them to school. So that's my first bit of exercise. It's not far. It's 2-minute walk. There, 2-minute walk there, 2-minute walk back. I sometimes start the day with a little 5-minute meditation, 10-minute meditation.
Oh.
I also, if we're talking exercise, I do in my morning routine, I do some push-ups and sit-ups every day, every single day without fail.
Okay, so just we'll come back to that because there's 2 points there that I was really interested in. Meditation. What got you into that, and what do you get out of it for you?
I think I had this feeling that I knew I needed to do something, and in the past, before I had kids. And when I was working in a city job, I would go to the gym. I'd go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week for an hour at a time. And I'd go on a cross train, or I'd do body pump or something. And that was fine. That worked for me then.
Yeah.
And then I had the kids and I fell out of that routine. And when my youngest got to about 1 or 2 years old, I thought, let's get back into it. I used to really enjoy it. And I tried to get back into it. It just didn't seem to fit with my life. I didn't enjoy it as much.
Was that because it was too long a time that you had to do it for, like go to the gym for an hour? That takes too much out of your life?
Yeah, it did. I was reliant on my husband getting back to look after the kids. It just seemed like a hassle.
Yeah.
And once the kids were sort of at nursery and at school, to take it's not just an hour, it's half an hour to get there and get changed, then the hour, and then another half an hour to get back into it.
Yeah.
Before you know it, half the day's gone. I just can't do that. I can't do that. I don't want to do it.
And that's such a good point, that it's not just the exercise, is it? It's the travelling to and from and getting changed and all that, and the showering afterwards and everything. So it's a really good point. And you also said you do, excuse me, push-ups and sit-ups every day.
Yeah.
What's made you do that, and why those 2 exercises? Haha.
There is some logic, luckily, to answer this question. I just thought I thought, right, okay, thinking that I'm going to go back to the gym or do something away from the house. Okay, I'm going to stop thinking about that for now, and instead I'll do something little and often. And I've come across this theme amongst all different sorts of people: mindset, business coaches, in the context of exercise as well. Just little and often is better than never at all.
Perfect,
in some cases it's better than once a week.
Yeah. No, and you're so right, because as you know, I bang on about it all the time, about moving daily and moving within your day. So I love that little phrase, little and often. Thank you for that one.
But why push-ups and sit-ups?
Yeah.
Sit-ups because, combat mummy tum, I suppose.
Right. You need to do more Pilates, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I do. It's the core. I know I need to do more on my core. I know the stomach is not the whole picture. So you can tell me about that later, no doubt. But the push-ups, I just thought you're using your own weight. It's you're using your core as well as your arms and chest, and it just seemed to me, without putting too much thought into it, it seemed like a good all-round exercise.
Yeah, I could add. I will tell you some more to add in at a later date. But do you do that every day? Did you say?
Mm.
And so you've got yourself. So how can you remember back to when you started it? How that to get yourself? Did you have to really make yourself do it to start with?
Yes. I mean, the thing is, I started off. How many did I try and do first? I was probably only doing 5 push-ups to start with.
Doesn't matter.
I just thought I can manage to do 5 push-ups. That is, and it was only back in, I think it was November. I thought I can manage to do 5 push-ups. I'll just do 5 push-ups per day. And I did it full push-ups. I thought, starters I mean to go on. I'll do it, for some reason I've decided to do it after my shower, which at the time that's, I'm not working with sweat. Now I'm doing 30 and it's I am working up more of a sweat, so I might have to think about that. But yeah, there were days at the beginning where I thought, oh, can I be bothered today? Can I be bothered? But it was like, it's 10 push-ups or, it would take long.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take much to talk yourself into it.
And just by doing that and your meditation, how did that make you feel during your day? Did it have a different sort of from November when you started it? Has it had a different mindset for you on that?
Yeah, I think so. I think you have this feeling you're doing something for yourself. It's something very small and positive. I watched this thing about there was this viral video that was doing the rounds on Facebook of this ex-army bloke who was saying about make your bed, get up and make your bed, and you will have achieved one thing. And at the end of the day, even if it's been a horrible day, you'll come home and you'll have a lovely made bed, and it will remind you that you achieved something in the day. And so this is making my bed.
I like that. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's been around for a while, but it's simple concept. I like it.
Yeah, no, that's really good. So it's brilliant that you do that and that you do that at the beginning of the day. But do you sit a lot in your day?
Yes.
So does your day just look sit, lunch, sit till you go and get the kids?
Yeah.
And how do you feel when, I assume you get up and go and have some lunch somewhere, or in the kitchen or whatever, but how does your body feel when you got up from sitting all morning?
Yeah, you do. You sort of just sort of merge into the desk. You sort of melt. You sort of melt into the desk. I've got a Fitbit, so it buzzes every hour to say, "Oh, hello! You've got to walk for 250 steps." So sometimes I do keep to that, and I do feel better when I do that. You just get up and you do 250 steps. So another thing I've been doing since January is making sure that I do at least 10,000 steps a day.
Excellent.
And doing little bits every hour helps.
Good. So you've got into that, although sometimes you can get engrossed in what you're doing, you have got into that mindset, which is so good. And you're one of the few people I've heard that's doing it. So well done, Janine. Gold star. So the Fitbit, do you, when the alarm goes off every hour, does it mostly motivate you to get up?
Mostly, unless I'm really engrossed in something and I'm like, oh, I have to get this done. Because it's just like, it's only 250 steps. Again, it's this little and often, you can manage 250 steps. I just walk up and down a bit.
I think I converted you. I think this is great. I've just got to get you into the Pilates side of it now, but yeah. And do you ever use the desk to stretch that I do every Thursday at 12:30?
Of course. Yeah, when I love your stretches. If I haven't got a call on or if I'm not doing something else, I do dial in because dial in. That's a bit.
Showing your age.
How old am I? I'm dialing up. I do watch because it's brilliant. You just get up and you stretch and you feel, oh yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
So you do, so that's brilliant. Excellent. Good. Well, no, it's really good. I really like some of the ideas, and your sort of phrase, little and often, is so important. And that's great to hear that you're doing it and you're doing something. And it is really good that you're doing stuff in the morning, but you are doing stuff through the day, because that's as important. So brilliant. Excellent. Well, Janine, thank you for being on the Pilates for Busy People weekly show.
Thank you for having me.
And I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
Each week after the Pilates for Busy People weekly show, I will be giving you a challenge to bring more movement into your day. This week, after my chat with Janine and some of the things she does already, I would love you to set an alarm for every hour so that you get up, move away from your desk and walk around for a few minutes. Let me know how you get on using the hashtag movement challenge on Instagram or Twitter. Let's get this trending. I hope you've enjoyed this week's show. Make sure you don't miss next week's by subscribing to my YouTube channel. See you next week.